Ahavas Chini means I love you for no reason. You're not my style, you're not my taste, you're not behaving the way I want you to behave, you're not acting the way I like you to behave, whatever the differences are. And to realize the pain that Tzara Shechina that Hashem has, we're in pain over losing 1 kid, 2 kids, 3 kids, 4 kids. Hashem is losing millions of kids. We're talking about not just kids going off the derech that is so close to home. Hashem has children all over that don't even know that they're His children. Millions of people that don't even know that they're Jewish and don't even care that they're Jewish, don't even know what it means to be a Jew. It's a pella. You go to Israel, they grew up like 10 minutes away from Yerushalayim. And they don't even know, like they just don't know anything. There's so many Jews wandering around the world. Our job is to go ahead and to find them and to love them and to run after them, but especially the ones who grew up from. We know they're hurting. We know they're in pain. If you have a big beard, you can do much better for that kid than I can. Because they got hurt by people with beards, they need beard people to love them. If they got thrown out of yeshiva by a Hasidish guy, and you're Hasidish, go love them. In Home Sweet Home, they hated everybody from. After I was Makar of them and my volunteers, we were like Flatbush guys. Okay, I hate every Jew besides Avi and Yitzi and this and a few guys, right? And then after a couple of weeks, I would send them. There was one Hasidish guy that I would send them to. I don't want to embarrass him, I'm not going to say his name. One safe Hasidish person. And they would say, I'm not going to that effing chassid, beep, 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 beep. I said, okay, trust me, I think you'll have a good time. If you don't want to go back, you won't have to go back. And after Shabbos, they said, I hate every chassid besides him. And then every chassid besides him, and besides him and her and him, and she's nice and he's nice. And we poked holes in this wall. They have a wall of hate. I hate all rabbis. How many of your kids said, all rabbis are molesters? Yeah. So many kids say the same thing. So show them there's one rabbi that's not a molester. They think we're all rabbis, right? Everybody's a rabbi. Show them there's one rabbi that cares about them. I just want to end with this story. I said it many times. I want to say it again. Before Rosh Hashanah, 2 years ago, I took my two kids for chinuch purposes. One was 21, one was 16. I said, come with me. I want you to come with me. We're going out to the park Friday night before Rosh Hashanah. I wanted schusim. With what schus am I going to go Rosh Hashanah to Yom Adin? And that's what you have to think. What schus do you have? I decided to take my kids and I went out to the park. And I went out to the small park in Flatbush, only 20 kids. Mechal Shabbos. Not the big park with 50 or 60. Can you imagine? What a charbon. This is the emotional holocaust of Charbon America. It's an emotional holocaust. Nobody's killing us. Physically, we're not ill. It's all emotional, spiritual holocaust that we're going through in America. Anyway, so I went here and I saw this kid sitting down, cute little kid, drugged out, eyes red, vodka, weed. I don't know what he did that night. But he was so high, and I sat next to him. My 2 kids were standing, and I started schmoozing with him. Another kid came, another kid. I had 5 kids around me, and then I asked him, how's it going? How's life? What's your story? What's your story? This kid was standing behind me. Such a nice boy. He was thrown in jail. He was locked out of home by his parents, and then he broke in. He was thrown in jail. And this one is the story. This one, within not long, I think it was like 10, 15 minutes, this kid next to me turns, and he says, I don't get it. Why are you being nice to me? Why are you being nice to us? Everybody hates us. That's their impression. Now, I don't know what made me do this, but this is what I did. I turned to him, I took off my glasses, and I said, look in my eyes, and tell me, what do you see? He looked in my eyes. So you don't need to go to a chacham for that. He looked into my eyes, and he said, oh, you don't hate us. You're a good guy. And I showed him that there's somebody that doesn't hate him. There's somebody from rabbi that doesn't hate him. That's what they look at us like, hey, rabbi. I say, I'm not a rabbi. I never passed a test in my life. You can't be a rabbi if you fail every test, Hey, rabbi. So there's a rabbi that you think I'm a rabbi, which I'm not, that doesn't hate you. And I wanted my kids to see this. Broken kids that everybody who passes the park says to their little kids, kiknish, and let's walk around. They see it. They're mamish like a mitzvah. They're like Rabbi Gamliel Rabinovich said, mace mitzvah of our generation. We have to look at it as an opportunity. Opportunity of our generation that while we're walking to shul, after davening, wherever we go, smile. Say, I love you. Well, you can't just go over to strangers.
Call your
molester,
give me a hug. Yeah.
Make them feel like they're wanted. Is that so hard? To make them feel like they're human beings, that they're not outcasts, that we're not against you? Besides for our kids' friends, all these kids, just let's turn the tide. We should march Friday night. We should march, but we shouldn't be singing Adi Babar Hashem. We shouldn't be marching against them. We should march out on Friday night to the parks and to the lakes, and we should embrace them. Because that's what works. And that's what all the tzaddikim did, from Reb Aaron Kotler to the Satmar Rebbe, to Reb Shach, to the Lubavitcher Rebbe. It doesn't matter where you're from. I have stories from each one of them, only ahava. And we know that. Only love is going to bring them back. But you know who's going to bring back even more than them? It's going to bring us back. It's our only chance.